welcome all of you to the Dr. Gift Ceremony Endowment Lecture Series. Roja Muthiah Research Library exists to provide research material to scholars working in the area of South Indian studies, specifically Tamil studies. And the Indus Research Center is part of the Roja Muthiah Research Library. I'm very happy to welcome Dr. Airalta Mahadevan, Mr. R. Balakrishnan, Dr. Dani Suromani, and all of you for this evening's lecture. It's a historic moment today. In 1920, the Indus civilization was discovered and it was announced. And similar to that, today will be a historic moment as Dr. Airalta Mahadevan is going to announce his findings. A few words about the gift ceremony, Dr. Gift ceremony. Dr. Gift ceremony was a multifaceted personality who applied mathematics in all his areas of interest. He contributed to the Indus studies by undertaking research in Harappan script by applying mathematical techniques such as cluster analysis and dynamic programming to decipher the Indus seas. All his papers have been donated by his wife, Mrs. Rani Suromani, to the Roja Muthiah Research Library. I'm very happy that she's here to grace this occasion. Warm welcome to you, ma'am. Who could be a better person to preside over this function? We have Mr. R. Balakrishnan, who is a senior IAS officer to the government of Orissa, has been deputed to the government of India and now is going back to the government of Orissa. He will be presiding over this function and also addressing the gathering. He is also the honorary consultant to the Indus Research Center, which was held by Dr. Airalta Mahadevan earlier. Mr. Balakrishnan is also an expert in the field of onomastics, which is place name studies. Through his research, he has been establishing a Dravidian hypothesis for the Indus script and the civilization. He has written a number of papers in this field, both in the field of onomastics and also interdisciplinary in the Indus research. I welcome him and I request him to preside over this function now. Before that, this lecture has been brought out as a bulletin, which is available here, and it is also available on the website of the Roja Muthiah Research Library. And since this is an endowment lecture, and also considering the help of Dr. Airalta Mahadevan, I would encourage you to reserve your questions and write them to us over email, and all your questions will be answered after receiving all the questions together, and we will be responding to them directly. Now, may I request Mr. Balakrishnan to preside. May I also request you to put your mobile phones on silent or the things to switch it off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Sundar, Dr. Airalta Mahadevan, Dr. Dani Suromani, extremely supportive. It's an humble occasion for me to be audience here to preside over this historic occasion. I would explain why it is historic. And I consider personally that me being here to preside over this function is more to do with the affection Dr. I. Mahadevan has for me, teach me as a son, and less to do with my scholarship. And then I never disobey him. And when he told me that you come and preside over this function, I had taken this as an instruction from him. But I would still not prefer to take that chair. I will be the other side and watch him talk. Dr. I. Mahadevan's contribution to the domain of Indus research is absolutely fabulous and unparalleled. 45 years of solid work in the Indus field. 45 years. And his greatest contribution is that his concordance. The Indus script text, concordance and Urdu. There are 4 concordance about the Indus script. The chronological order by Hunter, I. Mahadevan, Ashtoparkoda and Dravidian. But of all these 4, there is only concordance which has been published and available in the public domain for all the Indus researcher is the I. Mahadevan's concordance. That is the greatest contribution. And then his contribution to the early Tamil epigraphy. Even yesterday there was a function to release the edition, the new edition. And the early Tamil epigraphy, establishing the antiquity of Tamil epigraphy, the concept of Tamil Brahmi, has been tremendous. Mr. Mahadevan has been subscribing to the Dravidian reading of the Indus scripts right from the day one. When I happened to really be got into this particular field and started reading all these papers, when I read his 2014 and 2011, 2010 work, when I read his work in 1970, 1978, 81, and then I found that particular kernel of wisdom, the kernel of vision, the stem, right from the day one, it's flowing. And that particular thinking, that particular vision, that's last 45 years consistently, and he has been subscribing to the Dravidian reading of the Indus script. And right from the day one, he has been highlighting the need for parallel reading, parallel linguistic parallels between the Vedic text and the old Tamil text on one side and the Indus. So that means this linguistic parallel and the parallel reading of the Indus scripts in the context of the Vedic tradition and old Tamil tradition has been consistent with him right from the day one. IN's research is evidence-based. IN's research is unbiased. So that is what the need of an inclusive research is the need of the hour in the Indus field. Today we are gathered to listen to this latest lecture which has already been circulated, and today is 2014. Exactly 100 years before, in 1914, M. Srinivasa Iyengar, he wrote a book, 1914, Tamil Studies. In that book, the very first paragraph, the very first line of the very first page, the very first paragraph, I am reading. Who are the Dravidians? Whence and how did they come to South India? These are some of the outstanding problems in Indian ethnology. During the past 50 years, various theories have been put forward from the point of view either of philology or anthropology or literature. And it cannot be said that the last word has been pronounced on the subject. It's in 1914 somebody wrote that the last word has not been said. In 2014, even now we are telling this very same word, that the last word has not been said. In between, one of the greatest events a development has taken, that Srinivasa Iyengar did not have the benefit of the Indus Valley civilization. Because Indus Valley civilization came to the world's light only in 1924. And then 10 years before the formal announcement of the Indus Valley civilization, what was the scenario? More or less, with little more clarity, but we still debating about the future of the Indus civilization studies, whether it's a Dravidian, whether it's an Aryan. And then in today's paper, Ayodhya Mahadevan has dealt he uses the word family interlocked evidence of Dravidian, Old Tamil, Indo-Aryan, Vedic and Indus texts. And he is firmly subscribed. He is affirming and proving that it's a Dravidian, it's an Indus text encodes to a Dravidian language. And the dim recollections of the Indus past can be found in Vedic text, and also the old text also is basically carrying the Indus memory. This three-way control, he uses the word three-way control, and the future of the Indus studies basically depends on further taking up this particular approach. The studies have to be inclusive. And then this particular program has been organized by Indus Research Center. It was set up in 2007 with the help of Dr. Ayodhya Mahadevan. He was the founder consultant. Since then, the center has been focusing on researching the civilization and its script in a scientific manner. It has been collaborating with a number of institutions. And then even it was again as per his suggestion and instruction, I happened to succeed him as the honorary consultant of this particular research center. I come from Delhi to be part of today's gathering, and I can't, however I try, I can't afford not to strike a personal note. In 2012, I wrote a Tamil book entitled Siragupul Vanam. In that book, I had a chapter about my association with I. Mahadevan. That the chapter reads like Ninaitadu Nadakkirathu. In that particular topic, I mentioned that where did I meet him first? On an October 1st week, 1984, in Masuri IAS Academy, when he came to deliver a talk on Indus Valley civilization. After that, I met him for as a kind of that domain. And there in Masuri Academy, I was telling myself that one day I will be invited to this very same academy, not to talk about the IAS, but about Indus Valley civilization. After that, I met him, interacted with him, wrote many papers. But when the IAS Academy invited me in 2007, and when I went to deliver, I was invited to talk about Indus Valley civilization again. It was again an October 1st week in 2007, exactly after 23 years. In that chapter, I mentioned, recalling this coincidence, I completed that particular chapter asking, after mentioning my association with him, I mentioned about that he is inviting me to deliver a talk in Kovai Chennuli conference in 2010, and subsequently he is presiding over my lecture in the very same building in this hall. And mentioning about that, I asked where and when to enact it, what else I need in life. And today, probably in the next edition, I have to add one more paragraph mentioning about today's function. There was a day where I was dreaming about delivering a talk like him in the academy, and I had the fortune of being invited to give a talk in the very meeting where he was participating. And I had the fortune of having a lecture being presented over by him. And today I have the fortune of proceeding over his talk. And I would like to add one more paragraph to my book in the next edition, where and when to enact it. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Once again, it's more to do with this affection. I happen to be here. I look forward to this activity. Thank you.
My colleagues in IRC and RMR and distinguished guests very recently. I begin with an apology for a very bad joke. I can only hope that my message, which I consider to be important, will still get through to you. I should give my opening remarks from here, but later move and sit there as I will not be able to stand for an hour. I am honored by the invitation to deliver the Gift Ceremony Memorial Lecture this year at the Indus Research Center of Rojavutaya Research Libraries. It and I were very close friends, and we shared our research interests, especially in Tamil geography and the Indus script. The first doctoral thesis on the Indus script is from an Indian university, from Madras Christian College, and that was guided by Professor Shiromani. He himself has published many insightful analytical studies of the Indus script using the computer, again a pioneer in computer studies of the Indus script. I think it is particularly appropriate that my lecture today on the Indus script is in memory of Professor Gift Shiromani, to whom I fondly dedicate this presentation. I am happy that Professor Mrs. Rani Shiromani is present here with us today. I welcome her on your behalf. Before I start presenting the PowerPoint slides, I shall make a brief introduction. First, I deal with the methodology which has led me to the reading of the four-sign Indus script that you see on the screen above as in an early form of Dravidian language. This is my first public announcement to have found the key to decode the Indus script after nearly 50 years of research. Then I proceed to describe the survival of the Indus, this particular Indus phrase of four signs, in two divergent cultural traditions. Earliest Old Tamil and the Veda. Old Tamil has retained the Dravidian roots of the Indus phrase, still formally and firmly interlinked, but its meanings modified due to passage of time. The results reveal a string of names and titles of the Pandyan dynasty. The linkage between the Indus civilization and the old Tamil, separated by vast distance and time, is explained to be due to the migration of a section of the Indus people to South India in proto-historic times, which is recorded in the Agastya region, both in Vedic and in old time sources. Then I proceed to trace the survivals of the Indus phrase in the Veda, in Sanskrit, in Vedic Sanskrit, through known translations. The results turn out to refer to Pushan, an early Vedic god identified as a Vaishya deity. The Indus phrase is shown to be the basis of 6 peculiar tribes of Pushan, which have hitherto been explained only by myths. The Rig Veda is a product of the composite Indian culture, and it was composed many centuries after the fall of the Indus civilization. So, the rishis, the seers who sang the Rig Veda verses were themselves as much the descendants of the Indus civilization as the Aryan people who are supposed to have come from Central Asia, not the East. The three points, which I call the method of triangulation, we put in an apex, in a triangle, at the apex, the Indus ideogram. find out the nearest Dravidian root. Then the third side, the nearest literal Indo-Aryan translation. If we have hit it right, putting the three together will lead us to fresh discoveries, as I shall explain today. Ladies and gentlemen, this PowerPoint presentation is only a short summary. The complete paper with full documentation has been just published as bulletin number 4 of the Indus Center, and it will be available today for the audience who want to purchase a copy. And I am also informed that the paper has been put on the website of RMR in a downloadable form. I hope you will study the paper and judge for yourselves whether my claim that I have found the Dravidian proof of the Indus script through the Veda is valid or not. I shall now start with the PowerPoint presentation. You have before you 4 signs arranged from right to left as in the Indus text, A, B, C, D, convenient label. The conventional identifications, provisional to start with, but proved by results, is wolf from the right, hook, crossroads, and the jar. And in order to kindle your curiosity, I shall begin with the end. I shall tell you what I read this phrase as. A, B, C, D, here left to right, barter, receiving. Streets of the city, key of that is, one who receives barter and lives in the city, in short, merchant of the city. You have here at the left the 4-sign phrase forming a full C text from Mohenjo-daro. And on the right, you have a 4-sign phrase in the longer text, of which starting from the right, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th signs are the ones we are dealing with today. I call it the Indus phrase. I should first explain the methodology I follow. First, we identify the ideograms. Admittedly, this is a difficult task and is open to debate. The only answer I have is the research should justify the identification. The ideogram is a picture sign which suggests some meaning. It is not generally a phonetic sign. It is a sign, it is called a sense sign, a sign with some idea. Then we proceed to find the Dravidian roots. We find the Dravidian roots with the nearest literal meaning. I emphasize the word literal, and I shall tell you why. Then, that is interpreted through the rebus technique to take up the intended meaning. There are 3 steps to the methodology. Identify the picture sign, identify the Dravidian root, and identify what is meant. Now, this has been followed by me at the beginning, but for the last few years, I have added one more dimension, as I mentioned to you, that is the Indo-Aryan. There, I follow a slightly different methodology, which is rather too detailed for me to describe today. But basically, it is to find bilingual parallels. Are there words in the earliest Old Tamil, and are there words in the Veda which match each other in meaning? And if they compare, what are the results we get? I have published many papers getting such results, but it is the first time that I deal with what is to be the longest Indus text. No Indus text is normally longer than 3 signs. There are only 2 which are 4 signs long, and this is one of them. You may want to know what I mean by the rebus technique. The rebus technique is employed in all ancient cryptography scripts, by which the picture sign can be read with another name suggested by the same sound. For example, and I give a hypothetical example, I, the first person singular pronoun, can be written as the picture of an eye, EY, and the language is English. Note 2 things about it. This technique is used to produce words which cannot be pictorialized. Second, it is specific to the language. This rebus will work only in English. Now I come to an actual example. In Sumerian cryptographic script, T meant add as well as light in their language. So, in Sumerian script, light is written with a picture of an arrow. Now, it so happens that the word T in Sumerian also meant rim. Now, this became the source of the biblical myth of Adam creating Eve from one of his ribs. Now, several such cases of unintended meanings of Indus terms translated into Vedic, creating myths are shown in this presentation. Therefore, the Sumerian example I cited to you is very instructive. I have found several such examples connecting the Indus script and the Vedic with very interesting results which I shall present. The main point to note here is that the rebus is language specific. There cannot be a rebus from one language to another, and therefore, if I find a true rebus, even one, then it is true that the Indus language is correctly identified as an early form of Dravidian, if the rebus works only in Dravidian. So I go to the result 1. I have numbered the results. Remarkably enough, these 3 or 4 signs produce something like 16 results. Some of them in the Indus period, some of them survivors in old time, and some of them found in the Veda as known translation. Now, first we start with identifying the picture. There is an animal there which is seated. It is back turned toward the viewer and the face is concealed. Now, that only the back of the animal is shown is indicated by the closely drawn hatchings on the back and the absence of the face which is hidden from view. Now, the literal meaning is obtained not from the posture of the animal, not from the animal, but from its posture. In other words, strictly speaking, the identification of the animal is not important. Not even the back of the animal, though I mentioned this at the back of the bull. What the ideogram shows is an action. The action is to turn back, change, exchange front for the back, hide or conceal the face. Now from this we take the intended meaning by rebus. Now in Dravidian, the literal meaning to turn back in Dravidian, the literal meaning are Tavid. I should explain here that I am indicating the roots as a matter of convenience. The actual form of the Indus word, which is a word set, cannot be ascertained because we do not know how the stems are formed by the additions. But in my monograph, I have in every case given all the examples